Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. So, the plan is to continue with Resident Evil 6 soon, but, well, we started on Chris's campaign with Duck, and he's not available right now. I knew this would happen with a conflicting schedule, so I had prepared some things in advance. For example, a Castlevania game that we didn't do. You see, when we did the Castlevania marathon, it was really more of a Metroidvania marathon. The point was to examine the genre so we would be fully prepared when Ritual of the Night, the return to that genre, the Igafania shall we say, was here. So I didn't necessarily play all of the Castlevanias, period, not all of them. And one of them I skipped out on was Rondo of Blood, which is actually the game that precedes Symphony of the Night. And Symphony of the Night is the one where we started the whole marathon. So it'll be interesting to, in a way, end with the beginning, shall we say. Although, of course, this doesn't need to be the last Castlevania we do. There are other ones that I could have a look at eventually. That are difficult to do right now due to console limitations. Right, so, you might be wondering, is this Rondo of Blood? Yes and no. What I did was prepare the PSP version with a with the games unlocked with the original version. See, the Dracula X Chronicles has a 2.5D remake of the game. So I basically consulted the wisdom of the internet to ask, hey, should I play the original Rondo of Blood, or is that Dracula X Chronicles version good to play? And almost everyone says, just do the original. So, intro time. Konami time. Oh, I should turn down the sound a bit. It was much louder because I had to make sure you could hear Duck.
Vor langer Zeit lebten die Menschen glücklich und zufrieden. Niemand bemerkte den Schatten, der sich langsam über ihnen ausbreitete. Die Dunkelheit trübte ihre Sinne und das Böse fraß sich tief in ihre Seelen. Vom Wahnsinn getrieben schmiedeten sie einen Pakt mit dem Teufel.
Teufel. Is that the devil?
Zu später Stunde kamen sie zusammen, um gemeinsam die Mächte der Finsternis mit ihrem sündigen Blut zu rufen. Sie zu erlösen von ihrer sterblichen Existenz, den Anbeginn einer neuen Welt vor Augen.
The sound? Hello? I mean, you can probably still hear me, but the game's sound just died. I mean, I think we got the point, but that's a bit disappointing. Okay, the whole thing has lost audio. Has my PC lost audio? It has not, so it's a localized problem. Let me see if we can try it again and it won't happen. One moment, please. Wow, we've only just begun and already technical problems. Yes, that's how you know it's really me. Okay, can we skip this first part? Oh, You didn't see that.
Vor langem Schatten, der sich langsam über
I can fast forward. Don't ask. It's just a feature of my legitimate PSP software.
Tief in ihm mit dem Teufel. Zu spät durch Existenz.
Sorry about the noise. I'm just okay. Yeah. General unpleasantness and death. The sound just consistently dies there. Okay, tell you what, we'll watch the version of the PSP. I'm hoping the sound will actually survive. We'll watch this game's version with the same voiceover. Maybe that'll work. Last try. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna start playing. Okay, let's watch this version. The new version.
Glücklich und zufrieden. Niemand bemerkte den Schatten, der sich langsam über ihnen ausbreitete.
It is kind of cool to compare this new version to the old one, I guess.
Die Dunkelheit trübte ihre Sinne und das Böse fraß sich tief in ihre Seelen. Vom Wahnsinn getrieben schmiedeten sie einen Pakt mit dem Teufel. Zu später Stunde kamen sie zusammen, um gemeinsam die Mächte der Finsternis mit ihrem sündigen Blut zu rufen, sie zu erlösen von ihrer sterblichen Existenz, den Anbeginn einer neuen Welt vor Augen.
Okay, so they're very evil cultists. And they made a human sacrifice to summon Dracula back, I'm guessing. Yep.
Und so begab es sich, dass nach 100 Jahren das Böse wieder Fleisch geworden war. Als unsterbliches Geschöpf der Nacht kam es die Gestalt des Wolfs, der Fledermaus oder des Nebels annehmen. Es labt sich am Blut der Menschen. Dracula, der Fürst der Finsternis, Herr des Teufelsschlosses, ist auferstanden.
Alright, okay, so that intro worked. Kinda cool that they did it in German. I can respect that. I mean, most of these stories took place in and around Eastern Europe. Yeah, for lange Zeit, thank you. Beautiful yet ominous singing in the background. Alright, I'll guarantee right now that I'm not gonna be very good at this, and I also don't know if I'll be done in one stream or not. We'll just have to see that. You can't see it, but I'm dancing in my chair already. These games have such good music. Game? Hello? Okay, this is a problem. I was hoping to get the game to work, but all this prep work and still this nonsense happens, huh? He almost wanted to say it again. Vor langer Zeit. Well, it remembered my name at least. Can we Oh, there we go. Why did it not work last time? That was weird. And scary. But hey, it's alive. Took us like 15 minutes, but here we are. Oh, there he is. The man himself. Death. There you go. Can't reap souls if you don't have a sight. You gonna test my strength? There we go. Next time it won't be so easy. Alright, here we are. I don't know how this game deals with lives and continues, so I'm just gonna figure it out as I go. Maybe occasionally make a save state. When no one's watching. Okay, that was really loud. I'm trying to figure out... Nope, don't look. You didn't see anything. There you go. This reminds me a little bit of Simon's Quest for the NES, a city like this. Do let me know if the music is too loud or just right. Well, I didn't mean to insult the music. Why is it gone? Well, now it's just sound effects, which is strange. It's kind of awkward without the music, you know? And it's technical issue after technical issue today, isn't it? Even if this looks very cool, a burning city is always a tragic and terrible yet beautiful sight. Ow. Alright, the music is back, but for how long? I keep pressing different buttons in hope of getting the results I want, but... Oh, I didn't know he could spit. I see a dragon in the background. There we go. Well, there it is. Nope. Yeah, it didn't get me that time. I'm just gonna ask you a question. Haha. Ow, he did get me that time. Whoops. Good thing he's dead now. Okay, nice. Stage 2 is called God Grant Me Strength. On the one hand, I like the sentiment. On the other hand, it makes me worried about how difficult this level might be. Ooh, Vampire Killer remix. I must have done this in every Castlevania game, where I dance along to the music. Ow. Apparently there's a really good remake or re-release of this game for, Ow. My ears explode every time that happens. Ow. So is the music just not looping properly? Because the sound in the game still works. It's just that after a while of playing, it just stops and really ruins the mood. I mean, it's still a fun game, but the music is such a big part of Castlevania, you know? And I was really enjoying the Vampire Killer remix. Oh. Well, as long as a new song... It just... Okay. It recovered itself somehow. That was weird. Oh. Okay, I'll tell you one thing though. I'm gonna turn down the sound a little bit on my end. Because my ears have been thoroughly destroyed. This hallway is always the same. It's the same in Symphony, actually. Though this game came first, so Symphony took it from this, and not the other way around. Kind of weird to think, but... So yeah, one thing to note then, every time the song ends, it has to wait for like a minute before it can reload. Ow. Okay, I'm taking too many hits. I'm being way too careless. Oh. Ah, nice. The cross necklace always kills all enemies on the screen. Now the question is, was the music supposed to end there or not? Okay, it was, because there's something happening right now. But it feels like there probably should be some... I may have to look this up later. Like, it's an inconvenience because the music does play, but it's a bit awkward the way it stops. Okay, so the music is not different in this part. Oh! You don't actually die if you fall down there. That's interesting. And surprisingly merciful, considering the franchise we're talking about here. I'm guessing we don't get another chance if we... Yeah. That, pretty much. Well, we're still in stage 2, but... Right, it's classic Castlevania rules then. You can continue, but you lose checkpoints. You get to redo the same stage. but you lose your checkpoints. I hate these birds. Were they this annoying on the first try? Man, these axe guys were so scary in the original. Nowadays, you can kind of just hit them whenever. It is good to be playing another Castlevania, though. It's been quite a while. I mean, when did we do Ritual of the Night? That was quite a while ago already. Yeah, with the birds, it's all about just timing it right. Like, I was actually doing really well when I wasn't thinking about it. Like I'm doing now, I'm talking. I'm not really thinking about what's happening on the screen. I'm just responding. Like my hands just do it automatically. That's probably the best way to play a platformer, you know. It's all about intuition. Alright, we're back into the castle. Let's try not to get thrown into the water this time. That is the worst way to die, though. Getting knocked off of something out. Or just walking off of something. That's pretty bad, too. It doesn't even really look like it's a loop. Unless the loop is just in a very unexpected place. But yeah. And now we're once again met with deafening silence. Except for the occasional sound clip, of course. Okay, there we go. But it seems to recover by itself as well. Okay, so here we are. We could really use some chicken or pot roast or whatever. Well, this time we didn't get dropped down. Oh! I guess there was no time to think there. Oh, hey, he died. Let's see. Ah, come on. We just got this far. Well, hey. It was a checkpoint, so it's all good. Oh, he isn't even coming out the door anymore. We got to see him die once, and that was enough, apparently. Oh, is this where you come from if you're knocked down? Yeah, you can't even... Oh, you can. Interesting. Oh, well, there's the pot roast I asked for. Not exactly when I need it, but... Oh, we can't actually cross then? Apparently not. Well, maybe we need to go down here then. And the music stops again. Whoa. Apparently you can kind of choose here whether you go up or down. It's fine by me. As long as these bats go away. Because I really don't like them. New music. Oh, this is the boss prepare music, I guess. I hope the holy water does me some good here, because I have no other weapons at my disposal. So, who's here then? Oh. I see someone in the background. Okay, it's a werewolf. Ow. And not a nice werewolf either. Of course, when are they ever in this series? I have the unhealthy habit of just tanking damage, when you could easily avoid certain attacks. Alright. I only have one more chance to get this right, or we're back to the start of this level. That's one thing I guess these games share with the Resident Evil games, is the looming threat of losing progress always hangs over you. Okay. Ow. How about not standing where he's going to attack? That might be a good start. Oh. He has a very high-pitched voice for a werewolf. I guess it's meant to sound a bit like a howl, but... well... Right. I can see how this might be tough. But hey, we're gonna keep learning and getting better, and eventually we're gonna get through this stage. You know, the thing about these games is that as difficult as the stages might be, especially to someone like me, they're never all that long. Okay. Alright, we have reached the castle once again with little incident, so that's good. Ooh! I was looking back at a few videos of my prior streams, and one thing I noted was how much the death noises of some enemies make me laugh. Like, you remember the E-O guy from Ritual of the Night, who dies like E-O, like in this really ridiculous dramatic fashion, like he falls down to his knees and he has to do this whole bit. I don't know why that, well, I do know why that amused me, because I'm a child, but it was very fun. Okay, the monster is back. This is probably where we're going to take our first death of this attempt. Oh, I could have made that if I hadn't jumped like a silly buffoon. Well, let's try that again. There's a mouse in the middle of the screen and I keep forgetting to move it away, and then it starts distracting me while I play. It's not an excuse, but it is there. Oh, no, no, no. He just hits his head so hard he dies. And then he explodes. That's definitely the classic Castlevania feel. You jump and a bat knocks you out of the air. I keep pressing, I keep forgetting which buttons are which. And it doesn't help that the sound keeps stopping. That distracts me a lot. Wow, that is cool. Oh, let's get through here. There we go. Had to get that checkpoint. Like, we're not gonna win this attempt against the boss realistically, but yeah. Doesn't seem like... Oh, there's stuff in here, but... just a heart. Nothing, nothing all that great. I guess I could check the other walls. You shouldn't forget that in a Castlevania game there can always be secrets in the walls, but... well, this attempt is already gone, you know? I mean, we only have that tiny sliver of health left. I like that you can continue to move while he does his thing in the background. Anyway, this is just a practice run to test out some stuff. Okay, so that doesn't interrupt him. That's important to know. If he's already doing a dash or a run, then there's no point in trying to stop him with holy water, because he'll come at you either way. Alright, tell you what, I'll do a little something here. There we go. Okay, once again. Yeah, I never see that one coming, ever. The fireball attack. It's like, how does one prepare for that? Yeah, I never dodge it. Yeah, it's all about responding to him, I think. Now, I did make a very sneaky save state here, because I figure, you know what? It's more about seeing the whole game, right? Maybe I'll use it, maybe I won't, but... I guess we'll just see. Oh, I could have gotten an extra heart. Whoops. Well, it is what it is. Oh. Yeah, see, it's... Hey, Buttercup, welcome to the stream. Ow. What was that? Just keeps jumping up the wall, back and forth, trying to fake me out. Sneaky werewolf. Okay, kinda stuck in a corner there. Oh. Now it's a pinball, not a werewolf. Okay. No, makes perfect sense. Bye, friend. Okay, that only just worked, but hey, we win. There's no barely winning, you just win or you lose, and this was a win, so there we go. An evil prayer summons darkness. Ooh, it's Bloody Tears. Bloody Tears is another one of those really amazing tracks from this series. As good as the soundtrack is, though, it very much hinges on the other games in the series. I mean, the first track was really a banger, but it's a shame when so many of the game's tracks are remixes, you know? What I always enjoyed the most about playing these Castlevania games was discovering new stuff. Wow, that knife throw though. Okay, and then the music stops, and now it's gonna take a little while to come back. Ah, pot roast. Nom nom nom. Stained glass windows. Always a very beautiful sight. Oh. So I'm just constantly mashing my whip. And sometimes that lets me get enemies that I haven't even seen yet. There you go. You know, swinging skeletons would be an interesting addition to any church. Okay. Can you guys let me through, please? Oh, come on, the checkpoint was right there. Well, you know what the good thing is? That was my last life anyway, so now we're gonna start fresh with new lives, with extra lives. So, it's all good. When you really think about it, it was a blessing in disguise. Also, the longer we can hear this music, the better, honestly. Ow. Those guys hit pretty hard. I mean, everything in this game hits pretty hard, but those guys especially. Yeah, look at that, I'm already down to that. I hope the pot roast is still there so I can heal a bit. Well, that's a heart, but still good. I keep accidentally doing that and wasting tons of hearts. Like, if it was just a cool attack, it would be fine to do it on accident, but the cost is very high. See, that's what I wanted to do. Throw one axe. Not do a super attack where I waste 10 axes in one go. Oh. You know, I hadn't even seen them do their attack yet, so I had no idea if it would hit or not. Lesson learned. Okay, let's try to get them from a distance, because these guys are starting to be a problem. Unless I waste all of it. Whoa. There you go. Now I just need to find that pot roast so we can heal up a bit again. He keeps just blocking attacks with his spear. Remember what a joke these guys were in some of the Metroidvanias? Holy moly. They are definitely not a joke here. Or if they are a joke, I am the punchline. Alright, the pot roast helps a bit, but we're still at almost half of our health. Pessimistically, you might say that the bar is half empty. Ow. I almost jumped myself into certain doom there. I can't get over the swinging skeletons, though. They know how to party. Okay, this time, when we get to that other side of the room, I hope we can... Yeah, no, I'm going to die. Realistically? Oh, no. Okay, we didn't die. Okay, checkpoint. But not if we game over. Okay. They're bringing in the flea man now, which is scary. Oh. Okay. It's a good thing I found a Bible. It's so awkward when you go to church and you forget your Bible at home. But now I don't have it anymore. Ow. Okay, okay, nice. It still does the same thing it always does. It protects you. And of course, the Medusa heads are here. Fleamen and Medusa heads. Everyone's favorites all packed together in one area. That heal came just in time. Oh. Golden skeleton, huh? Ow. Okay, that took way more effort than I would have expected. So many hits. But we made it through, somehow. Oh boy. Look at these giant candles. This room looks ominous. Do we want the axe or do we want the Bible? I guess we'll take the Bible. Ow. I should have actually used it, but there you go. How many lives do we have? No extra lives, so now it really is coming down to the wire. Ow. I do not like floating skulls, I'll tell you that much. I hate the range on the spear guys too. Like they're easy to deal with when they're more vertically spaced. Like when they're above you, you just throw an axe at them, you know, but yeah, this is just, there's not that much platforming actually here, it's just a gauntlet. A lot of fighting. Huh? Was that supposed to do something? Uh-oh. You hear that music? It's the room before the boss, but we only have 1 life and not much health at all. Oh. Giant pot roast. Alright, so the health problem is resolved, but... Cross? Oh, yes, absolutely the cross. You alright there, mate? He was not alright. Right, we haven't gathered enough points to get an extra life, so we lose here. If we lose here, that's back to the beginning of the stage. But armed with new knowledge, probably. Alright, so what's coming out that door? Okay. A bull guy with an axe. Very scary. He even moves like a cow. Is that supposed to be scary? Okay, at this point, I'm throwing caution to the wind like a fool. Ugh. That's tragic. We even got him down to 1/3 of his health. We could have made it that time if I had been just a bit more careful. Yeah, I like how they give you a knife and then they immediately give you this enemy that blocks all knives. Like he just blocks it. He does not care. Oh, they can actually do a ranged attack too. Interesting. I just used up hearts to get more hearts. Not sure if that was really worth it, but... Hey. Oh, actually, we also got points, so I guess it's worth it. Like, you notice I'm trying to hit this guy and he just keeps blocking me with his spear? Annoying. And you can't really get close to him because then he also spins. Alright, there we go. Killed him with a whip to the shins. An ancient Belmont technique. I was just barely standing far enough for him not to hit me with that. That was a bit scary. Alright, we have 3 more extra lives, so... Let's try to have at least 1 extra life when we get to the boss. No skeletons in church. Although there are churches that contain a lot of bones. There you go. There we go. Had to use my super attack just to break through there. Well, I didn't have to, but... Considering what was coming up behind me, I decided to take the chance. Whoop! Silly flea man. Okay. Like, interestingly, the Bible is actually really good against the flea man because it protects you in a circle around you. Oh, no. I don't know where I am. I got knocked down somewhere. This hasn't happened before. Well, that was new. So we're just approaching from a different area right now. The axe might be better suited to this area, as sad as it is. Oh. Welp. How many extra lives does that leave? 2? 2, yeah. I couldn't help but notice that it also says credit. That worries me a bit. Is there a time when my continues will run out? Looks like it. So if you fall down, you get a way harder path to the boss. I guess it's fair punishment for my mistakes, but at the same time, how very cruel. Ow. So the moths just follow me now? Because I destroyed their lamp? Interesting. Okay, holy water. Will holy water do us any good? Well, I guess there's no harm in taking it with us. Ah, a small pot roast. I have a whole collection of moths here. Now I do appreciate that they have multiple paths through the stages. That makes the game more replayable, I guess. Okay, can we knock this guy out before he sticks a spear in my face? Thank you. Maybe I should just leave the moths there. Something bad might happen if I don't. Alright, and that leads us here. Oh, we absolutely want the cross. Don't disappear on me now. No, 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 no. Oh. Well, I guess I can only really blame myself for that. But we have extra lives, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Right, so the guy behind here is just the generic demon. Oh, there we go. At least we're fine in terms of health. Alright, let's see if the holy water will do us any favors in this battle. Well, at least he can't defend against the holy water with his axe, because it travels across the floor. Silly demon, you're just a cow. You can't stand up against the forces of good. Oh dear, does that holy water hurt? Apparently it does, because he's throwing bricks at me. Hey, hey, don't dig into the wall. You're a cow and a mole. Oh. Hey, why are... Oh. His health was definitely out there, wasn't it? Oh, he does a final attack. That's interesting. I'm glad that didn't kill me, though. That would have been mean. Oh, so, there we go. That wasn't so hard. So far, this game has been challenging. But not like bashing your head against the wall like Bloodlines was. Atop countless terrors. Woo! Now we're bringing in the Castlevania 3 tracks. Once again, I respect how good these tracks are. Would have liked a few more originals for this game, maybe. I'll stop complaining about that now, though, because this is still a really good track. Ah, one of these guys. Oh. I let a lot of those hearts disappear. That's a shame. There it goes again. The music just stops. And why? Who knows? Oh, hey, an extra life. How very nice. Yeah, we actually did rather well on our second run of the last stage. How to get... Whoa. Don't want to get squashed under those. Is that a secret path? The music will loop eventually, just you wait. Right, so this is the room with horrible traps. But at least we have the Bible. There you go. Okay, this swinging thing is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, there we go. The music has looped and it only took 5 years. Okay, not taking any risks. Okay, I took a risk. Well, I should have taken a risk, rather. I was staying in place in hopes of avoiding those swinging maze things. But all that ended up happening was I got knocked into them by his attacks. Ow. Nothing hurts more than getting hit by a bone in midair after you've already killed the skeleton that threw it. It's like one last laugh for the skeleton. So it seems I didn't even run into a single checkpoint all that time. Woo! Maybe I should just not go down that path this time and go to the right instead. Not doing so good in terms of lives now, as well. That one almost got me. We have one more extra life. It all comes down to being a bit more careful. Yeah, Fleamen have a bit of a difficult pattern. They're essentially designed to prevent you from just mashing. Because if you do that, they may hop over you and hit you anyway. I was hoping I could walk past this one without getting hit, but I probably should have just tried to fight it instead of being a coward. Ow. Ow. Right, this stage is giving me a bit of trouble, but that's okay. This is only our first run, after all. Also, you have to love that classic Belmont walk, right? Alright, that did me no good at all. Oh. Yeah, just... I actually decided to just die there. Because I only have one life left and I haven't even found one checkpoint yet. At that point, making progress is pointless. Let's get further this time and then die. Yeah, one important thing is, you shouldn't get stopped by details too much. Like I'll start like fighting individual enemies and walking back to get enemies and candles, and that's not how you do it. Gotta stay on the move. Yeah, and definitely don't be too passive. Being a bit aggressive is good. After all, they might be demons, but I have a holy whip. There we go. Act, observe. Act, observe. Oh, okay, that was a trap. It was such a good trap that the music stopped. Okay, this time let's try to pass this away. I'm guessing getting trapped under these is instant death. If other Castlevania games or anything to go by. Ooh, nice. Bit of extra health. Now we're topped off again. Ow. I need to get it into a position where I can hit it consistently, but I can't. And now all the good from that extra health is gone. At least we made it to the checkpoint, though. Bone snake? Alright. There you go. Haha. They were not expecting the power of the cross. Okay. That looks ominous. It's like Donkey Kong, but very bloody. Okay, there we go. Ow. Try not to get crushed under these metal balls. Woo! Okay, I'll stop mimicking the death noises, I'm sorry. It's just too silly. Oh, that's temporary immortality, right? I think we might have to get that. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't last very long, though. I mean, hence temporary. Oh, no, 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 no. Almost got myself into some big trouble there, but... Alright, second checkpoint. Just stay down there, dry bones. Ooh, those axes. Gotta be careful of those. Oh, the charge. Him charging at you, that's a new one. I was not prepared for that. Alright. You can't really take another hit, so this might be the end for us on this attempt. Oh, it just keeps... Oh, I thought I was ducking down, so I thought that would not hit me. Whoops. A miscalculation. Well, it's fine, as long as we can start back here again. As long as there's... Ow. Okay, that's not good. Taking way too many hits. Come on. You know how you can sometimes get into a really bad rhythm? That was happening just there. And now I have no health left. Okay, can we stop it with the spinning? It's very rude. Yeah, this guy with the little gap in between, that's the big problem. And now we only have the one extra life, so that's not good at all. I think the axe might work better than the cross in this particular context. We'll have to see though. Well, hey, I think the important thing is... well. Never mind what the important thing was, we lost it. Now, crossing over that gap puts you in a better position to fight him, but I got knocked back down, so... Even the music is disappointed. Just stops right there. Alright, I could have still made it through if not for the charging attack there. And now we don't have any extra lives, which means it's all gonna come down to whether or not we get some points. But hey, no sense in giving up yet. Yeah, I can never see that one coming. The charge, where it just runs at you, flailing. It always surprises me. Something to get used to, I guess. And now we don't have the axe, which is a shame. Because I felt like that one worked really well in that situation. Okay, can we force him back a bit? There we go. Once again, the solution was to be aggressive. It always is, apparently. Like, if you let him gain too much ground on you, that happens. Can we hurt this? Because it seems like it would be a bit hard to get through it. Oh, we can change its trajectory. Physics, or something resembling it. Very interesting. You have to appreciate the ingenuity. Okay, I wonder if there's anything good in these rocks or bricks. Ah, yes. Very good. Always check the bricks. Alright, that's probably the final door, but we don't have that extra life we really want. And what about this brick, then? What about that brick? The bricks have betrayed me. They are no longer hiding food. What about these bricks? Okay. We're getting holy water, which means that's probably the recommended weapon for this boss. Gotta make sure there's no cool secrets in any of the bricks. After all, if we could go into this boss battle with a bit more health, I wouldn't be opposed to that. There we go. Alright, it's still a first try on this boss, so the chances of winning, not that good, but at least we have some time to examine how it works this time. Ah, what is this? A sword. Okay, and there's something. Oh, a headless. A headless, yes. Oh. Okay, you know, I hadn't expected the falling rocks from the ceiling. Well, hey, we're still here. Let's see if we can do better this time. And let's also think about which other weapon could be really good against that boss. Because holy water, sure, I mean his head attacks but his body stands still most of the time. Which means holy water is almost a guaranteed hit. But is there something even better we could get? That's the question. Okay, that's already a really terrible start. Slightly disappointing, but let's not get too upset about it. After all, we still have some extra lives left. I hate the pattern with which it moves. Like that waving pattern. I have so much trouble getting a whip hit in on him, because the whip is like a straight move, right? But those curving movements make it really hard to figure when to hit with the whip, if you understand what I mean. Oh no! I fell for the trap, and the music stopped again. Very good. At least we get rewarded for checking stuff out. Oh. That's the first checkpoint. It's a good idea to pick up as much money as we can. Because we might get an extra life if we do good enough. There you go. Right, this room. Oh, probably hurts a lot if they fall from up high. There we go, now you can't hurt me. Okay, and now they can hurt me. Alright, another checkpoint. And now we're back here again. Alright, see, a bad start doesn't necessarily mean that the whole thing is gonna be bad. Important to remember. Always keep your wits about you. Don't let frustration rule. Which is important to remember because I get frustrated a lot during these games. I saw it coming that time, you see that? Live and learn. Alright. Maybe we should keep the cross. I mean, the cross is destructively powerful against enemies that don't move. Because it comes back again. It's like a boomerang, right? Nope, get back. Come on. Oh, I was really hoping I could pass by here and quickly get to the checkpoint because my health was so low, but in the end, I didn't make it. Yeah, this guy has surprisingly many moves. He can throw under and over and forward and run at you as well. Gotta pay close attention if you are to survive. We already have only one extra life left, so if I don't make it on this attempt, and I won't, then we'll have only one life left again. Yeah, the same problem. I had to get away from that guy to the left there, but even a single hit from those skulls kills me, so yeah. If I could have gotten there with just a bit more health, just one more health, one fewer stupid mistake. Ow. Yeah, the worst thing is that. Yeah, see, now it's pointless to continue. Because you just get wrecked with hit after hit after hit. Bad start. While it doesn't necessarily ruin things, it does give you problems later. If only we'd have had one more extra life, probably could have gotten to the boss at least. Maybe not won the boss, but definitely gotten another try at it. And so long as we keep trying, we can win. Whoop. Did you see that? Narrowly avoided the bone there. I really want to kill this thing, but I don't want to take so many hits. Now I'm already down to like a quarter or a third of health. Which means now we need to be extra cautious if we are to make it to the checkpoint. And a bone-throwing skeleton can really ruin your day in that situation. Okay, this time, be extra careful of the traps. No. I feel like I jumped over it, but somehow I got hit anyway. Probably jumped a bit too early. Can be hard to estimate when exactly you'll hit stuff. Also, you gotta love how game characters can never just stand still, right? At least nowadays. Nowadays being this several decades old game. Ah, don't forget. There we go. The level designers are merciful to those who actually look around. Okay, I'm gonna run past you. See ya. Just needed that checkpoint. Okay, and that leaves us with still 3 extra lives. But we're not there yet. Alright, this room again. But hey, every enemy we kill brings us a bit closer to that coveted 20,000 points, which I think gives us an extra life. So, you know... Ow. Hey, come on. Whoops. Well, we'll try that on the next one. There we go. Sometimes it is kind of annoying that you can't tell when exactly it will or won't hit you. I mean, this item is... I don't know how the collider works exactly, but it's obviously not actually round. Alright, there we go. Checkpoint. With 3 extra lives. So, this run has been very good so far. But this is the part where it always goes wrong, so let's see what happens. The eye is kind of a wild card. You never know if it's going to give me trouble or if it's going to be ridiculously, laughably easy. There you go, saw you coming, but I didn't see that one coming. Welp. But we got to this point, we got the checkpoint, so it's all good. Some deaths are to be expected. I wonder how many stages this one has. Bloodlines had 6, and the original Castlevania did 2. So this game might go by the same structure, or it might not. Super Castlevania has way more than 6. Whoa. Yeah, you can definitely notice when you're starting to get overly familiar with an area and you start making mistakes that you already learned not to make. Like, for example, I missed the run attack again. Like when he charges at you. I had learned when he does that, and now I've forgotten it again. Okay, what we need to do is charge at him, be aggressive. Okay, well, problem is he's already aware we're here, which makes this way harder. At least the enemies didn't respawn, I can be thankful for that. Because he does move back if you force him to. Yeah, that hurts a lot, getting knocked back all that way, so you have to walk over here again. And I don't know if he actually regenerates his health if that happens. I hope not, but it's entirely possible he does. Well, just barely made it through there, only to die here. He lost his shield, so I was getting close to killing that one, but yeah. Ugh. Those axes hurt so much. Like the amount of damage. Whoops. That was not good. Hey, Joachim, welcome to the stream. Maybe? He looks kind of tall, so that's why I hadn't tried before, but I can try. The problem is I never see it coming. And when I do, the best thing I can do is run away, generally. Oh, hey, you're right, that does work. Thanks. That's a good tip. But now he's down here. Yeah, I should have jumped over the other one, not this one, probably. Well, that's fine. That was only an experimental attempt, after all. The game over screen music is familiar, yeah. This game in general uses a lot of the classics. Like we've had Vampire Killer and Bloody Tears, and now Beginning from Castlevania 3. I decided to just run past the Bone Dragon. I mean, who wants to deal with that? They do give a lot of hearts and or money, but... Okay, let's not set off the trap this time. There we go. No traps have been set off. And then the music stops again. Speaking of, Joachim, you know anything about that? The music just not looping or cutting out like this? It's very weird. No idea. Oh. Checkpoint was so close too, that sucks. Probably because I didn't grab the extra health there. I got complacent. Should have been paying a bit more attention there. Yeah, there's some meat in a air. Wow. When you're unlucky, this guy just hits you repeatedly. Yeah, I should just restart from the beginning and actually be careful. But yeah, there is a piece of meat in a rock somewhere, but I missed it this time for some reason. Well, I guess I can give it a good old fair try. But part of me wants to just game over now so I can start again with 4 lives. Because it feels pretty bad to be in the first segment of the stage with this many lives lost. Yeah, the movement on this, the Bone Dragons, I can never get it down. Go. Okay, so that meat is coming up soon, so I should not forget it this time. There we go. See, I knew about that one, but then I forgot. Yeah, the best thing to do is to try and get a good spot and then kill these guys, but I get impatient after already getting to the boss. And then the next few attempts are always a bit bad. You know how it goes. You want to get back to that point without spending too much effort, but then you start to perform pretty poorly. And your voice dies all of a sudden, that too. Right, this room, we've pretty much, we figured it out. He says, almost getting crushed by a boulder. I mean, all these rocks are bloody, though, so they must have already crushed someone. Kinda makes you wonder. There we go. Temporary immortality, my favorite. Jam alert. Yeah, the music loops, but for some reason it takes it a long time to restart itself. But yeah, this is a really great song. Alright, so now we gotta deal with this slightly irritating person again. Oh. He didn't try to charge at me that time, so I had to make the best of it. No fun secrets here. Sometimes these guys don't do anything, and sometimes they just sit there attacking me all the time. Yes, yes, Joachim, this is my first playthrough. Aha! Oh, come on. But yeah, this is my first playthrough. I, last year, or no, actually, in 2018, I started a Castlevania marathon, and I did all of the Metroidvania ones, you know, all the ones where you mostly explore. But I missed out on a few of the platformer ones. I did play Bloodlines, but I didn't play this one, so I decided, why not give this a look while we temporarily put the Resident Evil marathon on break. Which is what I'm doing right now, a Resident Evil marathon. Yeah, even if it weren't my first playthrough though, I would still be terrible at it. To be completely honest with you. I like these games, but I'm not very good at them. Okay, the jumping over is a really good strategy. Okay, and there goes the music again. There's probably something down there to the bottom right, but I don't want to risk dying. You started playing Castlevania a few days ago, finished the first one and did a bit of the second one, currently playing this one. Oh, cool! I'll be interested to hear what you think of how the series transitioned from platformers to more exploration-based games. Like, some people consider that a great step, but not everyone does. One of my favorites among the platformers is still Super Castlevania 4, though. No extra lives at all. Once again, we get to the boss with very little left. Yeah, it's cool that you're playing the whole franchise as well. Are you planning to do all of them? Or are you just trying a few out? Yeah, this is a pretty rough boss. Does this not work? Oh boy, I think I just made the worst possible choice in terms of equipment. Oh, it's... okay. Well, didn't even get a single hit in there. All that effort, gone in a flash. Countless terrors indeed. Yeah, I think the holy water is a better bet there. You'll probably make the cross work if you can get a good vantage point. You're skipping if you like the Wii game. The Wii one, is that the fighting game? Yeah, I've seen parts of it, but it doesn't look like something I'd want to play either. I really mostly stuck to the Metroidvania ones, so I avoided that one. I did play the N64 one though, just to see how it would go, and it was actually pretty fun. Yeah, there are a few that I have some trouble actually getting, because there are some games that are on the PS4, I think, or at least one of them. Ow. Oh, almost jumped right on the trap like a goof. Whoops. Okay, my health is pretty bad, so I should absolutely grab the meat and not forget about it. Yeah, I don't know if being a fighting game really suits Castlevania anyway. I guess it could work, but... there we go, lots of money. You can make it through this room just by running, but... I want them sweet, sweet points for a potential extra life. There you go. He followed me all this way just to die like that. Alright, back here. It's not actually that long. What do you think about the part where these games are filled with secrets? That's probably one of the best qualities of these games, is just how many secrets they hold. I think that's why I also really like the Metroidvania ones, just because they offer such a huge place to explore. Now, with that said, I haven't discovered that many really cool secrets personally. Like, I'm happy if I find some meat in the wall, honestly. Yeah, I was stuck between a rock and a hard place there. Get killed by Axe Guy or get killed by the trap. The spike trap. Either way, I don't think I was gonna get out of that one. Yeah. You ever just have one of those attempts where nothing goes right? And you start to feel like you should just die and try again? I was having one of those. Yeah, exactly. The meat in the walls are fairly commonly known, but there's some really cool secrets in many of these games. There's a spot in the first Castlevania and in Super Castlevania where you can get tons of extra hearts and health before the final boss. I know about that one. And once again, such a good start. And now we're probably not even gonna get to the boss with more than one extra life, if that. Well, this stage. Like, I quickly get overwhelmed by just how many moving parts there are, and you can't actually duck under the ones he throws overhead because they still hit you. And that always psychs me out. That's true. The difficulty is why they're fun, but also... it also makes them pretty frustrating at times. Well, that was an embarrassing encounter. Had some real trouble with that flea man there. But yeah, it's absolutely true. They wouldn't be as well loved if they weren't difficult. What's my favorite sub-weapon? Let's see. Offensively, the cross. Defensively, the Bible. So the cross, you know, the one that comes back to you, that one is just great. And the Bible, like, goes in the circle around you, which helps, especially against those annoying flea men. I'm guessing the cross is at least one of your favorites as well. Lots of people like that one. If you can get a boss in a position where it stands still and then just unload crosses on it, do some pretty crazy damage. Offense axe, defense also Bible, right. The axe is really good, but its verticality makes it more situational. It's definitely fantastic against those irritating flying enemies like Medusa heads and bats, and anything that flies overhead, really. Some bosses can get wrecked with the axe too. Alright, temporary immortality, let's not waste it. I wasted it. Oh, I left the heart there. That's bad. Could have really used one of those. Especially because I have a little plan right now. I have a plan. First, we gotta get rid of the eye, though. Okay, now... let's give this guy a taste of his own medicine. Yeah, you like being pushed into a corner? Think that's funny? There you go. Oh, once again, he got the last laugh. That seems to happen a lot. I hope he doesn't respawn. Can't exactly go getting that cross from here. Oh. There we go. Nope. Alright, that's better, but still not much better. Oh man, the axe was really good there. It's what is easier in Rondo of Blood. In Dracula's Chronicles, it also says flying long skulls. I see. Well, we might as well check if there's anything in the wall here. It's a bomb. Should we... Okay, maybe we shouldn't... Once again, between a spike trap and an axe guy, I should have just been more aggressive there, but... well, we still have 2 extra lives, so I'm not too hung up over it. Unfortunately, now we don't have an axe, so now we can't do that cool thing. I'm having another one of those attempts where it just doesn't work out. Well, did so good, got all those extra lives here, and then I lose them all in this same hallway. Ain't that just the way? Like, you notice how like, you have to be very specific about where you hit the eye. Which makes it kind of a wild card. Some attempts, it's gone like that. In other attempts, it's just constantly there. It hits you like 3 or 4 times before you finally get it. I really wish I could start this part with a sub-weapon, you know? Yeah, to be fair, the problem with the eye guy is also that I keep rushing it. Now, the next problem on our agenda is this fellow. Like, even if we get to the boss now, there's not much point. Okay, the music just stopped ominously. Right, well, we are once again here, but... Well... I mean, look at my health. I don't count my chances as being very high, but... Let's have fun anyway. And half health, yep. Yeah, that's what actually got me last time. I got him down pretty far. But then he does the roof attack. Like, he drops rocks from the roof. And when you're standing up there, it's very hard to get away from that. Oof. Like the flea men say. Oof. Oof. Oof, I could have had so many hearts, and but I keep forgetting he drops those. He does a unique animation before each attack. Ah, that's a good one, actually. I wasn't sure, like, I just see his head come off, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna send it at me. But sometimes he just, he does the roof thing instead. I need to learn which animation belongs to which kind of attack there. Yeah, bosses generally telegraph their attacks quite well, but there's always that one attack that I have trouble dodging, like the werewolf. I had a lot of trouble figuring out how to dodge the attack where he throws like a fireball at you. I never saw that one coming. All the other attacks, I could fairly reliably do something about him. But that attack almost always hit me. Alright, so there's another boss that's very hard. Uh-oh. I'm already worried. I mean, if this game is in many ways a reflection of the original Castlevania, then in stage 5 we will probably fight Death, and Death is always... Well, I mean, he's Death. So it's to be expected, but he is always a rough fight. Especially with those sickles. He has like those scythes that he spins around. Death is very cool in this one, that's nice. I just hope he's not that difficult to fight, but... Then again, difficulty is part of the game, so... I hope he's difficult, but... Only as difficult as most other bosses. Or Alright, we once again reached the final checkpoint. Well, the second to final checkpoint. No, the problem is I don't have a lot of health. And I still have to fight another axe guy. Yeah, in that situation, I thought it might be better to just kill him outright. And now we're going to get to the room with the very aggressive axe guy again. We're going to run into a similar issue as before. Namely this thing. Ow. That's fine, though. We were kind of expecting that, considering how little health we had when we came here. Oof. Now we don't have the axe anymore, which is quite a shame. Oh, that axe always goes very far. Like, this was going so well in terms of health, and then you just get knocked down, almost all your health gone. It's a shame. Yep, I got a wombo combo there. Gamer, that's a new one. Yeah, one problem is I start running past the eye, and if you run past it, you're gonna get hit. It's basically a guarantee. Because he goes to the left at first. I wish I could have just one more extra life, but... I need to somehow find a way to get past this guy. That would have been my moment, but... Patience, yeah, that is an important part. If you if you think, oh, I'm gonna get back to that point where I was quickly, the game is like, no, you're not. Praying to God helps, yes. Oh. I knew he was gonna run at me. I thought I could kill him, but I couldn't. There's a very exact amount of hits they need to take. Jumped a bit too early there, got knocked back into the hole, and the whole situation just repeats itself. Yeah, the music always stops at that one part. Wonder what's causing that. Alright, that's that. So there is a bomb in this wall, but I don't know if I want that. Alright, well, here we are again. Heh. For some reason I can't get down here anymore. What's... Oh, there we go. That was weird. Something weird going on with the controller. At least it fixed itself, but wow. That was worrying. Well, I need to... The problem is now it's been so long since I've done the boss last time that I probably won't be able to get very good damage in on him. Ow. Oh, great curse. Oh. I got killed by him starting his attack. Well, nothing to do but try again. There we go. So far, it hasn't. I haven't achieved an extra life from points in a long while, so I doubt there's any point in even getting money in this level. The boss fight is very different in Chronicles, I see. Alright. The same old traps, the same old tricks. I could probably have kept walking there, but he has an extra attack and different timings, I see. Interesting. Well, I think he already has enough attacks, in my opinion, but... Alright, now we go for the ballroom again. Oh, I could have just kept moving, but I chickened out. I chickened out. You know, it would be great if there were some extra health here. So I could use the axe a bit more, because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get to that hallway, I'm going to die, and then I'm gonna be full health but completely ill-equipped to deal with anything in that hallway. Well, now I can't even do this right. Oh, come on. I jumped backwards so hard I thought I might fall off there. Yep, time for the hard part. It's a shame. See, the axe is actually really good in that room, but you don't get it again if you die and restart. Also, I don't know what this eye is even doing here. It's just here to annoy me. The axes do so much damage too, that's a big problem. I mean, that slide, that was ridiculous. So you slide all the way down into another enemy. Yep. They really ganged up on me there. See, this is the worst part, is if I don't reach the boss regularly, then I won't learn it. And if I don't learn it, then I won't beat it. Just barely avoided that one. Imagine there were Medusa heads in this hallway. That's a terrifying thought. Reminds me of that room in Castlevania, the very first one, where you have to defeat the armor guys alongside Medusa heads. Now that was not a fun room. It's one room in stage 5 that's just infamous because of how challenging it is. Okay, I actually have an extra life this time, so there is improvement. As much as it may seem the contrary. That room is the reason many quit. Yep. Not to mention the boss that comes after it. I still haven't quite figured out which attack is the roof one and which is the... Alright, I got him halfway dead that time. First time you got to Dracula, you didn't even know you had to hit him in the head. Yeah. It's, a lot of bosses up to that point you could just wail on, but suddenly you have a boss with a tiny hitbox where you need to hit him in the head. Alright, I have full health, but is it really gonna matter with how much damage this guy does? Maybe I'm gonna make a save state. Don't tell anyone, okay? as far as we all know, this is a legitimate a PlayStation Portable I'm playing this on. There we go. Okay, don't attack too early. Oh, you didn't know the holy water stunned him, I see. Ow. Ow. Oh, that's... Oh! I was so close there! Alright, it's officially salt o'clock now. We have reached salty hours. Yes, miss every single attack. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm not gonna save state in the middle of the fight, but I think Joachim, when I reach the boss next time, I might make a save state before, so I can at least do a few attempts in a row, you know, so I can learn him. I'm never gonna save in the middle of the fight. That's a bit too scummy. I just want the opportunity to actually try the battle without having to redo the whole stage every time. I usually don't do this, but we've been stuck on this one for a little while now. Sudden, complete silence. Well, purely in terms of health and such, that was the best attempt so far. There's one thing that's good about salt. It really wakes you up. Okay. I have now fallen asleep again, apparently. Yeah, the window you have to jump up there is pretty small. But yet I managed to pull it off very easily a few times. For some reason, not anymore. Alright, immortality. Alright, and here we are again. Same room, same situation. But, with not a very great chance of surviving. Alright. There you go. Yeah, the one in the back. That always happens. I forget that ducking down is not good enough for that one. You have to destroy it. Which makes it a liability to even let it pass you by. But you don't always have a choice when you're surrounded. Alright, that was a relatively painless run of that enemy. But of course there's the second floor one that's the real problem. The real problem, yes. Alright. Gotten to the boss with 2 extra lives, so regardless of which way you swing it, I have been improving. Alright, let's dance, Headless Horseman. Oh, I keep getting too gung-ho about attacking him, not good. Ha 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 ha. And once you're in here, you're not gonna escape the head, it looks like. That's also a real problem. I hate that. Alright. I'm going to make a save state right before we enter the boss door now, because I am... I think we've seen pretty clearly that I can complete the stage just fine. So at this point it would be unnecessary to show that again, right? Alright, let's give it another go though. It's always, when I see, I can't distinguish the attack. Oh, I got 2 hits in on me, that's awful. Okay, I haven't seen the ice one very often. I misjudged how long that would take. I thought after I had jumped over him, he was gonna stop, but he still came after me. I was so close again. I still don't know exactly what distinguishes one attack from the other. Like, I don't know when the head comes after you, and I don't know when he does the follow, because the response is opposite. If he follows, you need to stay up here and jump over. If he, yeah, exactly. There, I got punished for staying up there when he did the other one. But, yeah. Yeah, I keep going down here and getting punished really harshly for it. Whoa, what's that? How did that happen? Whoa. Did I break the game just then? Screen looks a bit weird on the right side, but... Why do the Belmonts always flex? They go upstairs? Yeah. Well, they need to keep training those muscles, you know? You never know when a new Dracula might show up. You gotta keep duking him a bit. Well, that time I was just stuck. Oh yeah, double hit, thank you. Green Richter looks cool. He does look cool. It's like a Smash Ultimate alt skin. Right, so the right side of the screen is acting up a bit. I hope that's not my fault, but it probably is. I wonder why. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's so mean. Yeah, I don't know why it breaks the screen when I load a state. It's kind of weird. Yep, now I'm getting distracted by the screen. Yeah, when he jumps you get knocked back and he just destroys you in the corner. Exactly that happened just then. I wish there was an easy way to get away from him. Yeah, once he has you, you're not getting away. Still got hit. If you can actually get your whip in on him for a few times, you can damage him a lot, but... Yeah. Like, when you're in here, that head is gonna get you. No chance to escape. Am I right? Or is there a way to escape him once you're in that bottom left corner? Because that's basically a trap if he's actually following you. It's very hard to dodge, but not impossible, I see. It'll be interesting to see other people play this game at some point. Oh. I don't think that one ever hit me before. Oh, great. Okay, stop following me, thank you. Well, that was very close. One second, I was just seeing if I can do something about the weird warping on the side of the screen. Okay, this time, it's the real one. Yeah, I hate how even just walking into him hurts. Like, I get it when he hits you, but... Now imagine how many times I would have had to redo the stages just to get those attempts in. Ah, yes, the double hit's very, very nice. I think I'm also just being too aggressive, probably. He was on the way back and I still got hit. What if I tab out and tab in? No, that doesn't work. Oh, it does break everything, however. Might need to restart. Yeah, I'll do that once I beat the boss, but you're right. We will have to restart for a bit to get it to work again, probably. Oh. Yeah, see, that's the problem. You can't exactly get at his feet with your whip, because that would be the best way to quickly deal damage. Oh, I like... You see that? Imagine getting into that corner with him doing that. How could you ever dodge the head at that point? Like with him standing there. Yeah, no chance. I hate that I can't even hit him from here. Oh, hey, you were right, by the way. You can dodge him in that situation. I mean, not that I doubted you, but it's fun to see us actually do it myself, you know? Oh, my. Well, that was really difficult. Sorry about the save state abuse, but I did do the fight from start to end, so... Let's call it half legit. Okay, apparently going to the next stage fixed it. Okay, it's just nice to have something new. I'm gonna make a new save state right now. Yeah, jam alert, exactly, wow. I somehow managed to get knocked off and still survived twice, but that was the last time the game had mercy on me. I'm gonna just jump in here to get more lives. I want those 4 lives again. Now that we're actually in a new stage. The Devil Flies by Night. It is a really cool theme, yeah. Also, the noise those guys make when they die. It's a bit skeptical about it. Like, did you really kill me? I don't know. I don't like the way you did that last boss. Ah, yes. Just jump yourself to death. The Chronicles version is even better. Okay. I'm having some trouble figuring out what to do about this guy. Yeah, let's just die a few times to get our lives back, shall we? Right, I'll try the cross. Just gotta be careful. Problem is, you already need to stand next to him to make that work. See, it works really well against that one, but when you're on a different height. That's the problem with a weapon that's so horizontal. Wait, are these skeleton pirates or skeleton ninjas? Oh, I like the bobbing up and down of the ship here. I like how he keeps stepping back. At least he doesn't attack when he does that. And now we get to hear the rest of the song because I'm actually alive. And then it stops when it's supposed to loop, just like last time, for some reason. I could destroy the blocks, but what good did it do? Very strange. Holy water or cross? Well, if they recommend holy water, I guess I'll do that. Ah. Those make some scary noises. Nope. Oh, I need to fight these guys? Oh. It feels like I was really close to the next part there, but... Hey, at least we got music again. It doesn't have to wait 10 years to start again. Still nothing. So weird. Weird that the archer skeletons take 3 hits and ninjas take 1, yeah. It doesn't make sense, but I get it. They're easier to hit, so maybe that's why they gave them more hits. Probably makes more sense on a game design level than it does on a actual logic level. A painting. Never trust never trust paintings in these games. Was about to say. Well, on the one hand, that was a really cool death animation. On the other hand, I probably should have just kept walking. Well, we have an extra life left, so no need to give up yet. See, I assume they're gonna walk backwards, but not all of them actually do. Also, that snap is very loud. Those weapons make some freaky noises, they definitely do. It was worse when there was no music in one of the last attempts. That was very weird and unpleasant. Right, so, painting guy... Oh, we need to fight painting guy? For a while, just repeatedly whipping him seemed to work, but perhaps something with a bit of range will give us the certainty we need. Yeah, let's keep the knife then. Okay, now these guys, they're not really difficult, just annoying. Oh, jumps at me unexpectedly. Like the way he when you hit him, he sort of boomerangs right back at you. Ah well. I have about an hour left, so I probably won't be able to finish the game tonight if this keeps up, but well, hey, the first checkpoint is actually really easy to reach, so that's good. Just don't know what to do about Painting Man, because when he touches you, it's over. There was actually an enemy just like that in Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. It's a bit RNG whether or not you can actually knock this guy down, isn't it? Because now he's just being really annoying. Like he's not coming down at all, or barely. Well, chances of defeating Painting Man are none at that point, but at least we get the music again. I think I want to keep the knife, and I hope that this guy actually cooperates a bit this time. Oh, I could have gotten him there, but it's surprisingly difficult to avoid the other weapons, so you need to... That is one of the longest death screams of any enemy in this game. Okay, so Painting Man is a big problem. I still haven't figured out a way to actually defeat him without getting killed. Like, you notice the way he catapults back is very dangerous. Come on. If you don't time it right, he can very easily approach you. Okay, we killed him and we still have extra lives left. That's good. Music, please. Ah, yes. We've had the zombies. We have the skeletons with gun. Yeah, exactly. We have the skeletons with bow and arrow, and now it's time for the modern age. Just because they're skeletons doesn't mean they have to be old-fashioned. American skeleton, yeah. Alright, so should have brought the axe. To be fair, that was the plan, but oh. Oh. I hate these bird guys. Well. Yeah, the axe is very good against these guys in particular. Yeah, 5 hits, that's all it takes. That is quite a bit when you're being followed by birds. Ah, he thought he could hide, but the axe finds you everywhere. Having the wrong sub-weapon is the biggest enemy. Indeed. If you're not armed for the situation, you can very quickly get into an unwinnable situation. Oh, there was a door behind the health bar. Whoops. Uh-oh, we're at the boss with no extra lives. Holy water or axe? I'm guessing the axe might be better, or cross. They're letting us choose. Oh no. I can't make choices. Oh, no, definitely not that. Not the knife. No, sorry. Death said a few things at the start. Well, he said something. Well, he's uh-oh. I was thinking that's too easy. He's gonna do his second form now. Or something. Ow, how do I avoid that? I don't really mind losing, but I do like it when I understand exactly what happened. Like, maybe you need to move in a more zigzag back and forth pattern to avoid the skulls. Like, don't be predictable and run in one direction, something like that. Just pushing me back and forth, are you? Bunch of bullies. He doesn't talk as much, no. But at least he does say a few things. So yeah, I had major trouble with Painting Man every time so far. I wonder if there's a strategy to knock that guy down easily. I mean, we can beat him, but... Once again, we're at that part where it stops having music and starts being really creepy. Okay. Like, I could actually see him, but he wasn't activated yet. Oh, that was a jerk move. Just jumps on me like that. Guess we'll do it with knives then, fine. Why not? The melee archer leap attack, yeah. Nothing can defend against that. Oh. See, sometimes, depending entirely on the circumstances, it's just almost impossible to hit it. If I had an axe right now... Sometimes that room with the magic sword, shall we say, just feels almost unwinnable. And having a liability like that in the middle of the stage between me and a boss, well, that's the kind of thing that makes a man use save states. Yeah, that's one way to put it. RNG is never kind to me. Well, it was the first few times, but not anymore now. Oh, come on. It is a bit annoying that entirely based on the dice, you can at least be forced to wait there for a while. That's kind of annoying. And we have no extra lives anymore, so good luck. Get down here! Like, it's kind of annoying to have a room that can sometimes be so easy and sometimes so hard. Like, I want to be able to have a, like, I want to be able to learn a room, but if it's on RNG, you can't learn it. Right, now it's time for painting, man, but it doesn't even matter if we reach the next point at this point, because we only have this life and no other. Alright. He doesn't seem that aggressive, though, in terms of attack pattern. He seems to operate on the idea that if you don't get too close to him, he won't really get too close to you, but if you attack him, he hones in fast. It's kind of depressing. Yeah, that ominous sign. It's kind of depressing to get to a new part, but to know that this progress is already lost. Because I don't have much health and no extra lives, so... Right, our goal is to reach the boss again. Yeah, this segment is fortunately very easy. There's a knife in that candle and I don't want it. I don't want it! I hate it when I misjudge the distance and jump right into him. Come down. Get the heck down from there. I'm going to whip you. Come on down. To whip down. Oh, he was down for a little while there, but... He almost came down, but then decided not to. Where did it go? Can't hit it when it's off screen. He vibing, yeah. I guess that's one way to put it. Oh. Oh, he lost so many weapons, he just came down and was like, okay, it just ended. This is getting painful to watch. Prediction? One of these skeletons is gonna kill me by jumping on me. Oh. I'll try to prevent it, but... Well, that was as expected. Oh, how did he hit? Okay. No salt, no tears, only dreams now. I hate it when you finally have the opportunity to hit him and you miss it. And he's like, oh, well, guess I'll float around for 5 more minutes before I give you another opportunity. Okay, I just said no salt, I'm sorry. But we're on a ship on the ocean. When you really think about it, isn't this the saltiest place you can think of? Oh, not this time, Skeleton Man. Not this time. Okay, so now we have to fight this painting of someone who might be a famous historic person or might not be. Who knows? I appreciate that he doesn't really come after you all that much. League of Legends is even saltier? I see. I have heard rumor of its saltiness, but... Okay, come on. If you time it just right, you can stun lock him, but... It's too risky to do it when he can hit you. It's all about timing. There we go. And we still have some extra lives, so this isn't a lost attempt yet. I like how there's just one guy with a gun, and then they're like, okay, that was enough guns for one day. 2 lives left, yep. I was absolutely terrified of falling off the edge there. Okay, 5 hits. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I lost count in the middle there, which is impressive because it was only 5, but... 5, there you go. Let's stick with the axe for now. But only use it when necessary. What? Oh. Only use it when necessary, he says, throwing it at an enemy unnecessarily. I want to check all these boxes for possible health, but I don't want to get hit by a bird. Okay, no health here, but there must be health somewhere. Okay, there's another guy with a gun right here. I like how he actually reloads. Pretty nice animation there. Alright, here we are again. Turkey finding the game, yes. That's the real reason Richter is here right now. He just wants some of that sweet chicken. Or turkey, rather. One of the main advantages of being a Belmont, you get to go to evil castles and then eat a lot of meat. Okay. We're not fighting with full health, so let's call this attempt purely to practice. You will go no further. The first time went so incredibly well, I was just constantly dealing damage on him, but... This time he's prepared for my shenanigans, apparently. The stanky early 90s voice acting in video games, yeah. You have to love it. It's not good, but you have to love it in a certain sense. Okay, so now we're back to where we were. And now he's gonna do his... Okay, yeah, it's all about back and forth, okay. Did he just spit? Okay. Oh, yes. I just died from him landing there. Well, we all know I want the cross for this one. Death versus the cooler death, yeah. Okay. It's the Chad and Virgin meme, except it's both death. For some reason. I like that gah every time. Oh no, 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 no. I'm losing control over the battlefield. This sucks. Alright, now he's gonna be cool Dracula. Cool death. Virgin blue robes death versus Chad yellow robes and Scythe death. Yep. All right.
No further.
He's just trying to do a thing, and I keep interrupting him. Ow. There's a gimmick to the chat death, but I'll let you find out about it. Okay. Oh, come on! I was really close there, but... It seems like striking at his feet is the way to go, because when you attack him from the front with an attack... Oh, I just let the cross disappear. Bad. If you attack him from the front like that, he just retaliates with another attack. I was very close to having him though, which is the frustrating thing. Like, I was a second from winning that battle, but not quite. Close but no cigar, as they say. On the other hand, that was a pretty good run of the first part of the stage. Alright, time to see if this guy is gonna be annoying today. Not at all, actually. Thank goodness. It's nice to actually be lucky every now and then. You know, all the times I was lucky before, the painting guy then proceeded to kill me horribly. So, it's nice to have an attempt where, and I get lucky and I know what to do about Painting Boy here. They say that real art challenges you. Not sure if I would call this a challenge now that I know what to do, but... Yeah, exactly. I've been able to make it through without getting hit so far, so I'm getting better. That's one disadvantage about doing save states. You can't show off those perfected skills. There we go. Made it to the second checkpoint with no hits. That's going to change soon, but that's okay. And the music also resumed, indeed. Oh, well, there's the hit. Yeah, this song, I actually didn't know about this song, so this one is going straight into my playlists. Just barely avoided the hit there. Oof. Come on now. That sucks. It would have been really nice to get to the checkpoint with all those extra lives, so I could really give a few good old tries to death. Tell you what though, I think I've proven I can do this stage, so next time we're going to, if I die at death again and game over, we're just gonna go for the save stage again. I know this is blasphemy, but we do have to keep things moving along, you know? Ugh. I hate these guys so much. And I also realized that I forgot the axe, and that's why this is getting so annoying. Now I'm already down to less than half health, and we're still not at the checkpoint. Not gonna have many hearts after this, but I guess that's fine. Oh. The music has stopped. Like, aren't you at the boss yet? What are you doing? We are almost there, though. Money. We've got to have money. Whoops. Oh, let's definitely get the health. You gotta pay rent, what can you do? Yep. Alright. Not enough health to probably make it, but enough health to make this a decent attempt. If we don't take a million hits in the first phase anyway. So yeah, don't just shoot projectiles at him. I think it mainly comes down to using the whip. The best part is when the thing hits twice, when the cross hits him twice. Okay, time for phase 2. At least if I can dodge the wacky, not really 3D skulls. Ow. Yeah, if you don't dodge him... We're having one of those moments. That's what I call a bruh moment. No. Right, so now he does his final phase, but we don't have enough stuff. Okay, let me ask, what if I do this? I win, that's what happens. Ha! Good thing I saved up so many hearts for the end. Didn't have to use save states. Didn't have to use save states. Ha!
Such a fine girl. Surely the blood of a beautiful woman will quench the thirst in my body.
Stay away from me!
What are you afraid of? In exchange for your blood, you can gain eternal life and beauty from me, can you not? Please, it's a simple matter. I get what I need, and you benefit as well. And then together, you and I shall reign over this world.
If it means becoming a savage, I would sooner kill myself.
As you wish. However, what exactly makes me a savage? If my existence itself makes me savage, is that not the result of this world? Are not all the people of this age savages as well?
Dracula doesn't respect that personal space. Oh, there goes the sound again. It's kind of weird when it happens during cutscenes. You know, the intro cutscene had the same problem. So now we just see him mouth flapping and then looking at us. Okay, there's something happening. This is annoying though. Like during the levels, I can deal with the music stopping for a while, but this is kind of weird. I can kind of figure out what happened there. So Shaft comes to Dracula and he says, "Hey, Belmont's getting close," and she's like, "Oh, okay, well that was a lucky shot." Also, I have purple hair. I don't know what you just said, but I'm sure it was very profound. Okay, stage 6. So I'm not gonna guarantee I'll finish this, but we'll give it a good old try. Checkpoint. Oh, hey. Transylvania in the 16th century, where everyone has fire emblem hair. Yep. Oh, hey, it's the Castlevania 1 boss, right? I hate that when the weapon goes off screen, you can't. It doesn't hit. Uh-oh. It's a boss rush with all the bosses of Castlevania 1 then. Just get kicked with the tail. Okay then. Oh, so this is just the boss then. Wahahaha. So you are the one they call Shaft. Right, so if it's gonna be a boss rush, then we need to prevent ourselves from getting hit so much in the first phase. It's easier said than done when you have no skill, though. Well. All right. Wow. Yep, that's ideal when you can get the 2 hits. I hate the fire though. Like, I'm taking too many hits. Like, am I gonna have to do 6 bosses in a row? Because if I do, that's not gonna be good. You can destroy the fires, yeah, but I usually get to them too late. But that is what, like if he stands close to you, it can be hard to hit them in time. Right. The drill move is very strange, though. Yeah, I need to get a grip on this fight because I'm just messing around right now. Not intentionally, just you know. At least it starts you out right here. I'm guessing the holy water is actually really good against Medusa. But hey, you gotta pick something. Okay, let's try to be a bit more careful this time. Try to take it slow. Oof. I felt a bit cornered there and acted too quickly. Well, I wouldn't call it a good run, but I have more control than before, at least. It would be nice if you got some health back along with the hearts. Because hearts are not health, unfortunately. Oh. Right, we got a lot further that time, but still not exactly the result we were looking for. wonder if there's another one of those super secrets here that gives you a lot of resources. Would be nice, but... He does seem to have some iframes if you hit him, so you can't just keep laying it on. Which is a shame because it's fun to kill, to really continuously hit the enemy. Yeah, it's only the little circles that really give me any trouble at all. Unless I stop paying attention. The tail kick is pretty nasty though. What's next? Frankenstein? Oh no, the mummy. After Frank. Oh, Joaquin, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Alright, so it's a bit of a gauntlet then. You're gonna have to leave, but you followed. Okay, I understand. Thank you for stopping by, Joachim. It was nice talking to you. I hope you have a great day, and maybe see you later. Ow. That's what I was afraid of, is him hitting you after he does the drill. Oh. Well, that wasn't a very good run of that fight, unfortunately. Right, so we are about 3.5 hours in, and it's almost 11, so I'm gonna have to stop soon. Kind of close to the end to be stopping, but that may unfortunately just be the way it is. I can't keep it up for too much longer. There's always other stuff to do. That was a pretty nice combo there. Nope. Oh, darn it. And here I was thinking I might actually get this battle with no hits, and I just take 3 really dumb hits in a row. Feels kind of pointless to keep at it since we have so many bosses left in this gauntlet here. Let's give it a few more tries, and if we can't do it, we'll pick it up again next time. Like maybe tomorrow, for example. No promises, but that might be a good day. Although if I beat it very quickly, then I'll have to think of something else to do as well. But we'll figure that out when the time comes. And highly arrogant of me to assume it will be a short stream. Wahahaha. Yeah, when you're too close, you're not going to be able to do much about the fire. That was very risky. Okay, that was a good few hits there. Okay, time for Medusa. Nope, no tail whips here. Yeah, those circles. Those always get me. At this point we have her, but now we're at the mummy with a sliver of health left, so I don't see this turning out well. Killed by mummy wrappings. You know, in the Castlevania Bloodlines stream, I was so intent on completing the game that I just did it, even though it took way longer than my limits, and it was not fun. Kind of soured my mood for the rest of the week. So if this doesn't turn out, I'll give it a few more tries, but I'm not gonna demand of myself that I beat this today. Well, that wasn't a very good run, but at least it was quick. You have to be on the second platform to make that one work. You can't just... I wanted to get rid of her quickly to get rid of the annoying green snake circles she shoots at you. Yeah, I can do without those. Alright, so... Mummy Man. Ow. The crush. I got pretty far that time too, which is nice, but at the same time, kinda sad. Missed out on that heart. I appreciate that it has the Castlevania 1 boss music too. Oh, he doesn't always get that close to the wall. Alright, that's the first time we got through this guy with no hits. So that's good. Medusa up next. Nope. Don't you jump at me. Ow. Okay, well, there's our first hit. And the second one. It's so awful when you finally have a good attempt and you immediately ruin it with all these mistakes that you don't even have to make. Like stuff that you know better. At that point, it already took so much damage from her. What's the point of even fighting the mummy at that point? Okay, last try. Gonna have to stop after this attempt, because it's 11 PM. And I am falling asleep at the wheel here. We'll probably finish it tomorrow, but I'll keep you updated. Oh, I don't like that attack. Like, if he didn't have those fire attacks, he would be trivially easy. Which is probably why they gave him that attack. Oh, come on. Took a hit at the last second. Well, hey, it's fine as long as we don't take a ridiculous amount of hits here. That one is hard to dodge if you don't see it coming. I also have an itchy nose now. Alright, that's that, but you can't defeat a mummy with only this much help. Well, I don't know how that happened, but tell you what. I had hoped to finish this in one stream, but we're gonna have to pick it up next time. There we go. It's kind of a shame about the sound issues with this one. I'll look into it, and hopefully we'll beat the game next time. But until then, have a good day, and see you later. Bye-bye.